innovative content, global audience.
Viewers, yes, it's another beautiful afternoon here in Abuja. My name is Princess KESSY and this is The Achiever. You know where you are, where we celebrate your hard work. Now, Achiever, when people are in a specific field or a specific area doing well with that thing they are doing, as someone who achieves success, especially through efforts, not just waiting on somebody, what they're doing well in their various field. Whatever you do, we celebrate you. And so on that line today, I have with me live on the studio via call, Blessing Animazu. She's the CEO, Fume Clothing here in Abuja. How are you doing, Blessing, this afternoon? Good afternoon. Can you hear us? How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing fine.
Nice to have you on the show, The Achievers.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yes, viewers, like I said on The Achiever, we celebrate people who are making excellence, going through. She is the CEO, but today, she's going to tell us a story. She started from somewhere, of course, and you know where a lot of people in the economy where unemployment is the topic of the day. We can't help but celebrate people who are doing well, who do not sit one place or rely on the government. They just work with their efforts and make ends meet at the end of the day. Now, Blessy, tell us about your Fume Clothing.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for having me on your show.
You're welcome. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Blessing Animazu. I started, I think, when I was studying.
Okay, so what did you study? What did you study?
I studied public administration.
Wow, that's nice. You know, we live in a world where a lot of people feel like when we talk about fashion designing, they just feel like, I'm a graduate, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I cannot keep sewing for people or somebody talking to me anyhow. Now, what even made you tour this line, this path?
Okay, what made me tell this part is that, there's a saying that looking good is a nice business.
Yes, that is true.
I have this joy of looking good, and I see people who look good, and it's just an inborn thing.
Okay.
Making people look good, looking good, yeah, that's what actually drive me in wanting to go into fashion. You understand? So that's where I picked that drive from going into fashion.
Now, a lot of people will say, okay, I cannot finish schooling, all the stress, reading, it is jacking, and then you finish school, you come, and you just want to do something different. Now, how did your parents feel about this?
I like to say my mom actually, she makes food too, but she's late now.
Okay. Go ahead. Can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, are you there? Yes, go ahead.
Okay, sorry about that. And so the fashion stuff is in the blood. It's wrong.
Okay. I think we're having a little bit of, okay? Yes, good to have you back. Go ahead. Listen, are you there? Hello, Blessing. Okay, I think we lost that call there. And so when we talk about the achievers on this show, why I come here every Tuesdays to celebrate these people working hard. Now, we live in a society, in a country where the youth, some of the youths feel like it's not okay to do this kind of things. You have to sit, you have to do the white collar job. We'll keep emphasizing on that. This station, this SRTV is youth friendly, so we'll focus on the youth mostly. And now we live in a society where unemployment is at it's at the peak of it as we speak today. And don't forget also that just days ago there was a report from the presidency that says that they are not actually they don't owe jobs to most of us. And now when you don't want to do anything, you don't want to get a skill, you don't want to be under somebody, how do you intend to come up? How do you intend to stand up in life? Now, these are some of the issues we discuss here on The Achiever. And when we talk about The Achiever, it's now looking at putting the searchlight, the torchlight on how people started. Now, you can start from somewhere very low, and then at the end of the day, you are up here. So, we look at how they started, the process at which they have. Hello? Yes, we have Blessing back. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so when I said earlier that my mom was into fashion, but she passed away.
Okay.
Then to cover her, when I was home like that, I was going to fashion, but always like they supported me.
Okay.
One more thing is that my husband I got married to.
Okay.
When we were still dating, not to encourage me. He was the one that personally even took me to where I started learning fashion.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yes. So he was the one that actually kickstarted this fashion stuff.
Blessing, we live in a society where a lot of people, especially with the youth, who feel like I have a degree, I've gone through the 4 years of university, I cannot come and stand at this stage, start learning. Before now, learning of a trade or a skill is something that was actually meant for people not going to school. And then now some of us, we still graduated and we went back to this learning a skill or acquire something. Now, how did people around you, your friends, they felt about this? And how's the process like?
Okay, the world is revolving round.
That is true.
That's not in our cycle of years that I can't go to learn something. No, they'll look down on me because I'm a graduate. The world is revolving round. Things are changing. Technology has taken over everything. You understand? So people are willing, even after they have this master's degree or whatever degree, they're willing to go to learn. You understand? People are willing to go to learn now, not before when you say, no, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to stay under anyone that would insult me and all that. Everyone is trying to put their hands into one thing to do, because they said entrepreneurship is the key. You need to
have it. Yes.
Understand, to be on your own, despite the degree
you have.
It's still an added advantage. It's still an added advantage to you. Yes.
That is true. And now when we talk about fashion here in Nigeria, I see a lot of young people going into that. That means it's profitable, right? How would you describe that? How profitable is that business here in Nigeria?
Yeah, I'll say it's profitable because, people tend to look good, and it's a must. You must make clothes. You must buy clothes. There's something you will see. Okay, I have this. I want to look good. I want to make this type. So everybody, it's a must that you make clothes. It's a must that you wear clothes. So I would say that is what is being achievable and profitable, because there are some things that you go into. It's not every time that business run. But in terms of fashion, people make clothes on a daily basis. You understand?
Yeah, so now you've been able to distinguish yourself from the crowd. A lot of people, like you walk into a street, you see more than maybe 4 or 5 fashion houses. What's that thing that you're doing differently? What's that thing that keeps the customers coming?
Okay, I'll say the thing that keeps the customer coming, that keeps me outstanding, is that one, I don't disappoint my customers.
Okay.
Because people complain, tailors they disappoint.
They've done that to me a lot.
I try to distinguish myself out from that. I don't disappoint my tailor. If I say, even before the time, even before you want your clothes is already ready. I'll even be the one calling you, come and pick up
Wow.
your clothes and all that. So that distinguishes me from that. I don't disappoint. And I try as much as possible to make my work look neat.
Okay.
To make my work look neat, yes. And the relationship you keep with your customer, this customer relationship friendly, because there are some people you walk to their shop the way they as in the customer to the person you are making.
Yes.
The relationship is
You have to be friendly as well.
So keep that, yes, that friendly atmosphere.
Yes.
Wanting them to come back.
Yes. Blessing, don't go anywhere. Viewers, we'll go on a quick break, and when we return, we'll be knowing more about this Blessing, the CEO of Fume Clothing here in Abuja. Stay with us, don't go anywhere. Be right back.
Everything happens for a reason. Bless life from a different prison. Bless a lot of people locked up in bedtime 7 o'clock.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Ice Prince Amani.
Ginger, aka Swagga Swagga. But my name now is Femi, aka the music and Taliban.
What up, Nigeria? K to the O to the NGA Conga.
Afrobeat Night.
Afrobeat Night. The Afrobeat Night.
Afrobeat Night.
Nigerian Week in London.
The Nigerian Week.
The Nigerian Week. The Nigerian Week.
On the 19th of this beautiful month of May 2023.
May 19th.
May 19, 2023. Let's go get your ticket.
Go get your ticket because we're gonna shut it down.
Ice Prince Amani is in the building.
Yeah.
Go get your tickets. If you don't get your tickets, now you sabi. Okay, I'm back with the flow, no joking.
Ice Prince.
Yeah. Ice Prince.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download TapTap app. Send as low as £1 to the account in Nigeria using SRTV as your transaction code. Screenshot your transaction and send to 447-459-513619 or email it to
Everything happens for a reason. Bless life from a different prison. Bless a lot of people locked up in bedtime 7 o'clock.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Ice Prince Amani.
Ginger, aka Swagga Swagga. But my name now is Femi, aka the music and Taliban.
What up, Nigeria? K to the O to the NGA Conga.
Afrobeat Night.
Afrobeat Night. The Afrobeat Night.
Afrobeat Night.
Nigerian Week in London.
The Nigerian Week.
The Nigerian Week. The Nigerian Week.
On the 19th of this beautiful month of May 2023.
May 19th.
May 19, 2023. Let's go get your ticket.
Go get your ticket because we're gonna shut it down.
Ice Prince Amani is in the building.
Yeah.
Go get your tickets. If you don't get your tickets, now you sabi. Okay, I'm back with the flow, no joking.
Ice Prince.
Yeah. Ice Prince.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download TapTap app. Send as low as £1 to the account in Nigeria using SRTV as your transaction code. Screenshot your transaction and
that quick break. I am still here with Blessing Animazu, the CEO of Women's Clothing here in Abuja. Of course, this is the Achievers where we celebrate your efforts. Now, we know that whatever you're doing right now, before you attain that position of a CEO, you went through a process, you went through a journey, and of course, we cannot talk about the success without the process and the journey. Welcome back, Blessing. Hello, Blessing.
Hello,
Yeah, so when we talk about when we talk about the vision here in Nigeria, now, how are you seeing the fashion world in the next 5 years from now? I feel like Nigerians, they love fashion a lot, and that is why it's selling. And that is why, even though you walk into an estate or a street, you see 10 fashion people. Every one of them, they are usually busy. You can never see a fashion designer that is less busy. Now, in the next 5 years, what do you expect, or how would you be viewing this industry?
Okay. I would say the way fashion is going and the way people are keen into it, in the next 5 years, I think maybe every house is everyone in the house can be everybody is into fashion.
Yes.
That are coming, they want to make clothes. So I think in the next 5 years, I think people will be creating their own brands and fashion will be top notch.
Now, what are some of the challenges you people go through as fashion designers here in the country?
Some of the challenges, let me just pick one. Like, if a customer comes and brings a style, they see on social media.
Okay.
Most times, the style they see on social media, it might not fit your person.
Okay.
Then the customers are like, no, I want this particular style and all that. Then finally, when you finish making the clothes for the customer, it might not fit perfectly well.
Okay.
The customer. Yes.
Okay. Now, what? Now we're talking about body types and shape.
That was what I got.
Okay.
Yes, those are one of some of the challenges we have. And again, we talk about light.
Okay, that is a major problem here. Okay.
Yes, you cannot keep talking about electricity because we need light in our fashion industry. We need light to keep running because with light you make your work go easier, you make your work neat and all that. So that's another challenge we have again.
I think yes. I think the light. I think the light is a major problem here. Not just you. A lot of people work with lights, and of course, this is a part where light is usually a challenge. And let's talk about the industry. And now we're talking about the formal clothing now. How did you get here? How is the process? People will see you today, oh, meet the young CEO. She has her own brand. She has her own shop. And then they will not know how you got here, the struggle, the processes. And of course, they just look at the success alone. These are some of the things I want people to learn from this show. How did you even get here? How was the process like?
Okay. Initially, when I started, to be frank, it was not easy.
Okay.
Because sometimes sleepless nights, you try to get a particular
style. Okay.
Sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you go back to correct those mistakes, and sometimes it's a bit stressful. Sometimes you want to even give up, like
okay.
I'm tired of this fashion, I'm tired of this clothing. But that drive keeping you. I want to be better. I want to stand out. I want to make it. Sometimes throughout the night you keep working, you make mistakes, you correct yourself, you go back, but you won't let that keep you down. When you make mistakes, yes, they are prone to make mistakes. Nobody's perfect.
That is true.
Yes, they make mistakes, and you come back to your mistakes and correct yourself. That makes you better. So the challenge is not it.
Have you blessing? Have you ever spoiled somebody's clothes and then you have to buy the materials?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I'm spoiled someone's clothes. I'm like, to make clothes. I was so sad. I'm like, what's happening to me? The funny part is that I made the mistake on that clothes. I got the material was enough. I still went back to make the clothes. I still made the same mistake. It was so sad, but thank God the customer understands. You understand that it's not the first time I'm making clothes. You understand that maybe there's something wrong or somewhere, but at the long run, I have to go and get the material. Thank God it's what I can get. Not home. I have to get the material and make sure I made that clothes and she wore it for that occasion. So sometimes it's not really easy. You have the ups and downs. Sometimes you want to give up as if you don't know what you are doing.
Wow. Now, now, when we talk about this industry, you've now you are now a CEO. You went through a process, but are there people you were looking up to, or you still look up to in this industry that even add to your inspiration?
Yes, there are people I look up to.
Okay.
So when I see their passion,
their work. Okay, you admire their work.
I'm not there yet, so keep making it, keep struggling to be there. Yeah, there are people I look up to.
Now, what is your favorite part of being a fashion designer?
What is my favorite part?
Yes, what makes you happy? What's that thing when you remember I'm a fashion designer, it makes you happy? What's that thing? The advantage for you, yes.
Okay, yes. When I see my customers being happy and satisfied.
The satisfaction.
The satisfaction. Yeah, it gives me great joy. It gives me great joy.
Wow. Now, before we let you go, Blessing, now, what's your advice to the youth? Especially, just before that question now, sometimes I know you were down and maybe you have clothes to make, but as a human being, you just have your own ups and downs. But before we go, just hold on, we'll go on a quick break, and when we return, I'll ask you the last question. Stay with us, viewers. Don't go anywhere. What is it?
Everything happens for a reason. Bless life from a different prism. Bless a lot of people locked up in bedtime 7 o'clock.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Ice Prince of Mine.
Ginger, aka Swagger. But my name now is Femi, aka the Music and Taliban.
What up, Nigeria? K to the O to the NGA Conga.
Afrobeat Night.
Afrobeat Night. The Afrobeat Night.
Afrobeat Night.
Nigerian Week in London.
The Nigerian Week.
The Nigerian Week. The Nigerian Week.
On the 19th of this beautiful month of May 2023.
May 19th.
May 19, 2023. Let's go get your ticket.
Go get your ticket because we're going to shut it down.
Ice Prince of Mine is in the building.
Just before that break, Blessing, I was asking you that how did you even come about your brand name, the Fument Clothing? What's behind that name?
The name Fume is from my name. So my name is Ebe Fume.
Oh, okay.
I love that name so much. She calls me Fume.
Okay.
She calls me Fume. Yeah, so I said, okay, let me use that one to remember my mom. Anytime I get Fume and all that. So that's what about the name Fume.
Okay, now I know as a human being also you may be a CEO, you have a lot of people under you, you're taking control of a particular brand. But there are times also as a human being you just feel down and then you have work to do. Now, how do you overcome this kind of feeling? Especially somebody that attends to a lot of people are dragging you for their clothes, for their clothes up and down on a weekly basis. How do you overcome this kind of pressure?
Okay, I'll say, first of all, yes, pressure comes. Sometimes I'll take a deep breath.
Okay.
Like, okay, yes, this pressure is coming. I'll take a deep breath. Then I won't rush into it. Yes, everybody wants to close and the pressure is there. I'll take a deep breath and later on I'll go back to it. And I'll say my great motivation is my husband.
Wow, that's so lovely.
Yes. Sometimes it's always there with me, even throughout the night. You make sure I make this particular
clothes
well. You tell me, okay, do this way, do it this way. Just calm down, don't worry. Just calm down, do it this way, do it this way. It's always there with me. Even I know when you come back from work and you're so stressed,
tired.
Calm me down and yes, give me that motivation I need to make sure I give back to the customer and their.
Wow, that's so lovely. I wish that everyone would have the husband like yours that is very caring. And just before we let you go, Mrs. Blessing, now talk to the youths now. We have, and this is the reason for the show. You know, a lot of people feel like, I've grown this stage, I've gone to school, I'm waiting for white collar job, and on a daily basis, the presidency will come out. I don't even owe you a job. It's not my responsibility to give you a job. Or we have the rate of unemployment that is skyrocketing on daily basis, and some people they still don't want to go and get a skill. They just want to sit and wait for a white collar job. Now, what's your advice to them?
Is I am advising you, please, there is no white collar job anyway. Even before you get to that white collar job, you have to pay. And how you are going to pay to get the white collar job, you need to start something for yourself. Instead of going to give and at the long run you won't get the job, because there are many people that have been duped in terms of the want those white collar jobs by all means. So I will advise you, then only you have that you know you want to use to get those white collar jobs out there. Use that money for yourself, use that money to equip yourself. Go and learn something, go and learn a skill. And be proud at what you do. Don't let people look down on you that, look at what this one is doing, going into mechanics, or going into whatever. Be proud at what you do.
Wow, thank you so much. A blessing. Animazu, the CEO of Women's Clothing here in Abuja. Thank you so much for being on the show. She has been able to distinguish herself from the crowd. She started from somewhere and now she's not the CEO. This could be you also, no matter what you do, no matter what you're thinking right now, watching us, you could actually start. You know, they say that the step 1,000 miles begins with a step. So just take that step today, get yourself useful. You can just learn a trade, get a skill or do something, and before you know, it's just a matter of years and you become the CEO. You even be an employer of labor, and this is what we all need to do to get the stress off the government as well. You could be somebody, you could be a CEO tomorrow, but you have to start today. Thank you so much, Blessing, for being on the Achievers today. We celebrate you. We know, we see your hard work, all of you, and your efforts. We celebrate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
To have a very lovely day. You're welcome, ma'am. Yes, I have been on the show with a Blessing Animazu, the CEO of Women's Clothing line here in Abuja. She's doing well for herself. She's been able to create a niche for herself over the years. Of course, I want to believe she started from somewhere. Like I said, life, it's a process. You can't just say, oh, because I am a graduate or because I want sometimes, wishes. If they were horses, everyone will ride on them. They are not. Sometimes you wish to be this and that thing is not forthcoming. It's fine if you wish to be a banker and you got the job, you went to school, you got the job, then it's fine. That means you're doing well. We celebrate you as well. You're in the civil service, you're doing well. We celebrate you as well. But those that have been able to achieve as well with their hard work, we call them, they went through the process through efforts, through pains, through struggle. Like she said, that there were times she had to spoil people's clothes, maybe the materials were expensive, who knows, and she will go and use her own money and buy. This is the process, this is the struggle, and now she is not the madam, the CEO. You're worth celebrating as well. If you're watching this show and there's somebody you think I should bring on the show that's been able to create a niche for themselves over the years, just drop it on the comment section and we're going to get in touch with that person or get in touch with you. Thank you so much for being part of the show today, the Achievers. Of course, next week I'm going to bring another one that has done so well. Of course, on a weekly basis we do this. Well, thank you for being part of the show. But just before we go, don't forget our Nigerian Week London that is fast approaching. We only have days to that event. Be part of that event. Don't be left out. It's going to be fun. We have a lot of ministries, agencies, parastatals, and of course the celebrities, talking about Nollywood stars, the producers, the actresses and actors. We have the musicians that are coming on board as well. And also we know that we're going to showcase our food, our films, our music. Don't forget the business opportunities. We'll go there also for that connection. So do where to get yourself a ticket and a stand to attend the event is going to be fun. And just before we go as well, don't forget to hit on the notification bell, like our content, invite somebody to the page and let that person also invite another. It's a chain. So we have a lot of interesting programs here on SRE TV. Please do where to bring people and like everything and share as well. Our drivers, drive carefully. It's rainy season. Please drive carefully. Your life matters and the life of others matters as well. Do have yourself a very beautiful day, but I leave you with this today on the Achievers. If you want to get to a particular stage in life, you have to start today. There are a lot of people you admire. Apparently, a lot of people, a lot of big men today. You see Dangote, you see Mo Abudu, you see, I like this woman, she's so successful, she has done so well for herself. You too could be this person. All you have to do is start today. Let that spirit of procrastination go away and start today. I leave you with the words "start today." My name is Princess KESSY, and I'll see you next week on the show Achievers. Bye for now.
Everything happens for a reason. Bless life from a different prison. Bless a lot of people locked up in bedtimes having a.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Ice Prince Amani.
Ginger, aka Swagga Swagga. My name now is aka the music and Taliban.
What up, Nigeria? K to the O to the NGA Conga.